All right. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about Plaqueboy Max and his emotional breakdown during Streamer University after he was called out for gay baiting. Now, if you guys are not familiar with what gay baiting is, if you're not familiar with who Plaqueboy Max is, I'm going to break all of it down in this video and give you guys the what's what and the who's who's. Now, Plaqueboy Max isn't someone that I normally would cover on my channel, but because I've been paying attention to Streamer University and I've been watching some of the clips, I felt like, why not tackle this and speak about it? Now, if you guys don't know who Plaqueboy Max is, he is what you would call a streamer. So basically, what a streamer is for my old heads is somebody who basically turns on the camera, talks to an audience, creates an audience by engaging with them. I believe he also does music. He also does IRL streaming where he like goes and streams in real life and things like that. But recently, Plaqueboy Max has been doing a lot of feminine type engagement. So he comes off as someone who says that he is a heterosexual man. He claims that he's straight, but he leans into very homosexual type of behavior. He puts on wigs. He does all kinds of stuff to try to like bait people and making this type of content where he thinks that I guess being gay is like funny. So let me show you guys some of the clips of him. He also recently got a tattoo that says diva as well. So let me show you guys a couple of clips of him, and then I'm going to go into the breakdown that he had recently. All right. So a lot of his fans basically called him out after he got this tattoo that said diva. And they felt like diva is a term for women. And let me play this for you guys before I show you some
So
more.
the towel's fake? Imagine to fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Chat, I got this tattoo last night. Most pain old tattoos, bro. The rib is no joke. I'm not gonna lie. The rib is no joke. That shit hurt like not a big issue. Now, what's the tattoo say? Is it reverse for y'all? Y'all see it the right way. It say diva though. Why I get it? So the towel's fake. Imagine to.
All right. So that's him showing off his diva tattoo. And this is the tattoo right here. It says diva. And he even gave an explanation as to why he got this diva tat and what the meaning of the tattoo is.
Like, you feel me though? Wait, what? Whoa, what did I say? It say diva, like, yeah. Bro, that's real. Bro, yes. You think it's makeup or something?
All right, these clips got let me see. I'm trying to find. I had another clip where he was explaining it.
How are y'all gonna tell me diva do not mean female performer? It just mean like, yo, you popping it, like you doing your shit. You a diva, like, bro, you a diva. You're a diva. She a diva. It's not a bad thing, or it doesn't have to be feminine. How are y'all gonna tell me to look it up? Bitch, you're trusting Google over me? Are you stupid? Bro, listen, I'm telling y'all what I meant by the word. Google is not going to change that. Google's not going to change that. Diva mean you popping it. You doing your own thing. You don't give a fuck when nobody say diva. Yeah, you diva. You a diva. She a diva. I fuck with her. She a diva. Bro, real shit, man. How are y'all gonna tell me diva do not mean female performer?
All right. So that's him getting or explaining his diva tat. Now, a one person in the chat said, isn't that just being metrosexual? Now, if you were leaning into your feminine side, you were somebody who cared about your hygiene, you did like face routines to make sure your face was clear, but you didn't really lean too far, that would be different. What he does is not metrosexual. Metrosexual men are men who are extremely, like, what people think of metrosexual men is they think of men who are extremely clean. Like, they get their nails, they go to the nail shop and they get manicures, but they get the clear coat, right? They get, some even may arch their eyebrows, or you always, like, one thing about a metrosexual man, he always gonna smell good. Those are some of the things, like, they always keep themselves well groomed. There's a difference between somebody who's well groomed and somebody who's gay baiting and leaning into acting like they're gay, but they're straight. Max takes it a step further because he puts on wigs and goes into that whole thing. So now I'm going to show you where people started to see him, lean into this a lot more, where he even started to wear wigs. He started to show up places with full lace fronts on, etc. So let me show you guys a couple of clips of that, and then I'm going to show you the recent controversy of him getting emotional for being called out behind this.
Nigga, yeah, fuck is you talking about? Wait, what the fuck, bro? Man, they curry out here. All right, we gotta do it fast then. We gotta go fast. I feel like heroin with this shit, like, nigga. Damn, nigga, yeah, fuck is you talking about? Wait, what the fuck, bro?
All right. So this is also another one. I'm not these rappers I got. Why is it okay?
That's what I mean. It's not about.
Oh my goodness. What? Why is this tweaking? Okay, I was trying to turn the music off. All right, so this is him with another lace front wig. He has he had the curly wig. Now he has the blonde 613 platinum wig. And then he even had like a pink wig as well. Let me try to find that. Let me see. There was another wig that he had on. And then on picture day for this is him wearing a wig. And then on picture day for Streamer University, he put on a wig as well.
No, what the fuck? I'm tired. What the fuck said that? What the fuck? That's how we do it. Oh.
All right, so that's him putting on a wig for Streamer University. And then him and
Ward. What's on?
Yeah.
What it on?
Put what on?
What my wig on? Hurry up, come on.
No, what they say. Wow. Hold up. You put it on. We okay?
Yeah. Oh, no, bitch, it gotta be dark. Come on, bro. You ginger wig in. Come on, let's go work. You ready?
Hold up. What?
What's on?
Yeah.
Put it on.
all right. So,
and I used to go fishing when I was a little girl. You gotta be real quiet on the creek.
all right. So this is him and Wardrobe doing a TikTok together. I muted the sound because of the music. And so he has a wig on. Wardrobe wig came off. And during Streamer University, him and Wardrobe are roommates. They also have this bond where, Wardrobe will be twerking and then Max will grab him up and say, like, oh, don't be twerking in front of people, etc. Well, one of the guys at Streamer University decided to call him out because of this. There has been this ongoing thing where constantly he's asking people like, oh, oh, guys should be able to twerk. And let me pull up that twerking clip as well. Hold on. Plaqueboy Max twerking.
Twerk. Now that I think about it, why is twerk a gender neutral dance? Twerk. If I'm stroking the ground or doing some wild nut shit or twerking, why don't we twerk? Now that I think about it, why is twerk a gender neutral dance? Twerking is the only gender neutral dance. I'm tweaking? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I never even thought about that shit. Like, that is the only gender neutral dance, bro. Everything else we share. If I'm stroking the ground or doing some wild nut shit or twerking, why?
All right. So that's a quick clip about him.
If I'm stroking the ground or doing some wild nut shit or twerking, why don't we twerk? Now that I think about it, my nigga, why is twerk a gender neutral dance? Twerking is the only gender neutral dance. I'm tweaking?
All right. So these are just a couple of things. This is him grabbing wardrobe. Oh, wait, I thought that was the one where he grabbed him out. All right. So anyways, he pulled wardrobe out of the party for twerking, etc. So that's just a little bit of background on who Plaqueboy Max is. He is a very, very, very huge streamer in the streaming world. He has a large audience of a lot of young men. Most of his audience is young teens, young adults. And while he was in Streamer University yesterday, there was a guy who's also attending Streamer University who called him out on his gay baiting. Now, again, what gay baiting is, and let me pull up the definition of gay baiting. So, because I got a lot of y'all aunties on here. Hold on. It's a lot of aunties on here. So let me give you guys the definition of gay baiting, and then I'm going to share with you guys what the guy said to call it out. All right. So this is the definition from AI on gay baiting. Now, gay baiting is when a straight man engages in basically a performative tactic where they adopt homoerotic mannerisms, use suggestive language, or lean into queer aesthetic to attract a gay following or generate online engagement without actually being queer or committing to genuine same-sex relationships. And it says, in the digital age, this is most commonly seen on platforms like TikTok and Instagram, where straight influencers, content creators, or celebrities may intentionally blur the lines of their sexuality using coded language, flirting with other men, or participating in thirst traps to capitalize on their fiercely loyal and highly engaged LGBTQ plus audience. It is often used as a marketing tool to boost viewership, likes, and overall online popularity. So that is like the AI overview. But basically what it is, in my definition, it's people who are on the DL, I think, on the DL trying to lean into it to kind of see what people's reaction would be. A lot of people also think that being gay is funny. Like, a lot of people think like in order to be funny, they have to act like they are gay and they have to like hit on guys and they have to do certain things, and they lean into this character of what they think a gay man is, and they have to basically do that to try to get popular. Like, oh, if I act gay, people will clip that clip, right? Because we're in a stage of what's called clip farming, where they will do something so that people can clip it so that it can go viral, right? So what they do is they'll do something extremely like, you know, homoerotic or like acting like they're gay, so that people can clip it, they can get viral, and then they can get the attention for whatever they're trying to do, clicks on their page to increase their revenue, etc. Well, during Streamer University, one of the guys who was at Streamer University basically confronted him on this to say, listen, you don't have to do this to be popular or to get clicks, because after you do this, you get the clicks, then what? Okay? A lot of people tried to shame him for confronting Max on this, but I agree. I think that being gay is not a costume. Being gay is not a character. I think that if you're gay, then be gay. If you're not, then stop the act and stop trying to influence boys into thinking like this is how you have to act to be popular. I think that what gains the most popularity is being genuinely who you are, and not trying to put on this persona and trying to influence others to put on this persona. You get what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people confuse the two because they think that if you're calling him out for gay baiting, that you don't like gay people, and that's not what it is. If you are gay, you are accepted for being who you are. But what I don't like and what other people don't like is people trying to put on gay like it's a costume. It's not a fucking costume. You know what I mean? Like, be who you are. And if this is who you genuinely are, then cool. But if you're just trying to put this on as a costume to get clicks, that's not cool. Okay? So let me show you the clip where one of the guys at Streamer University basically called him out for this. And he ended up getting emotional. You know, he got emotional. He started crying and all of these things. Let me pull the clip up to show you guys and we'll get into it.
Take plastic dick type of gay life.
Yeah, diva. Why you wanna be a diva? On some flash shit. Why you wanna be a diva? Some flash. You're a demon. You need holy oil, right? You need to sit down in the holy oil. You need to go get a church bath and cleanse your body, right? I think you are confused. I think you need some guidance. I think your parents feel a little way about that. I think you're clip farming and you're getting your clips. You pushing the persona. You smart. You loyal. I know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You've been at this. But you are not a diva. Divas bend over. I don't think you bend over. You're not the little boys in Clover. You're not Tota. You're not a diva. You are a grown man. Plaqueboy Max. Not Plaqueboy Batty. Not Plaqueboy R. Are you gonna tell your son that you are a diva? Daddy, what's diva? Hey, get the f out of here.
All right. So he has a thick accent, and hopefully you guys can understand what he's saying. But he's like, listen, you're not like, basically he's saying like gay boys are like divas. You're not a diva. So like, what are you doing? Like, you're not. And then he compared him to other boys who also lean into this aesthetic as well. He talked about Tota, which is another streamer, and these other boys who lean into this aesthetic. And he's saying, listen, this isn't you. Like, this is something new that you're doing, and it's not who you are. Like, this isn't you. I know y'all heard him, but I got to break it up to make it transformative.
That is an abomination, Max. I am not proud of you. I am proud of everything else you did.
All right, so I don't agree with the it's an abomination part. I disagree with that part or whatever. I don't think that being gay is an abomination. I think that being gay is how you are born. Like a lot of people, I think that they are literally born that way. And then some people, like, you know, they tap into it and they like it. But I don't think that it's an abomination. I don't think, like, there's literally people who I've seen from a baby have these same mannerisms and like feminine since a toddler. And it's not because, like, some people think that, oh, well, if you're gay, that means that somebody, you know, violated you. That's not, I don't believe that that's true. I don't think that it's abomination. I don't think that being gay is something that, you know, like, can somebody be violated and then that they become that way? Yes. But that's not the case for everybody. So y'all get what I'm saying. Like, it's not abomination. So I don't agree with him saying that because, like I said, there are people who I think that are born that way. And I think there are people who end up that way. But I don't think that it's an abomination. So let's continue.
Nominations. Changing the game. Changing your skin to Bati Diva. Diva start with D. Diddy. What else? You know, it's like this, Max. You know, I could speak like this because after the clips go up and they don't like me, I don't use social media no more, so I can be a crackhead for life. When you keep pushing that barrier, Max, when you keep pushing that barrier and time passes, what happens? What next? What's the next engagement? What's the next clip? Don't lose yourself, don't sell your soul, Max. They want your soul because you changed the game. Don't sell your soul. You know I have a soul. You know I don't hold my tongue. You know you the first person that ever subbed me up as a big streamer in my chat. You didn't mention it. You don't know how much I appreciate you. But you bigger than that. Don't forget, thank you for your personality. Is you crazy? You need to put on no persona. You broke through with music. Is you crazy? It's a suck my. Don't like you. It's like the character, but your main like you. Don't let rage bait you on your own stream. Is you crazy? You him? You're not no diva. Oh, not drive that. That's not true. You playing the character too much. I didn't want no diva. I'm a pop it because I'm not gonna get no comments today. I'm talking about I'm gonna get my because I want to SU.
All right. So I'm gonna pause him right there. And I agree with this part of it. Like you didn't break into your popularity by leaning into this character. You basically got superstar status as a streamer because you were doing music, because of your personality. People liked who you are. This new thing of him wearing wigs is new. So what the other guy is saying is, listen, you don't have to lean into this character to get clicks. You're already him. You're already popular. You already have amassed a certain type of following from just being who you are. You don't have to put on a wig in order to get popularity. You don't have to put on a wig to try to get clips. You're already him. That's what he's saying. In the chat, somebody said, it looks like the beard man is trying to emotionally break / exhaust the light skin man. I disagree on that. I think that he's literally seeing his behavior and he doesn't agree with it. And he's basically just letting him know that he doesn't have to lean into this character, because before he started talking to Max, there was a lot of people who have been calling Max out for months for gay baiting. He has been getting called out for this for a long time. A lot of people have been like, there's literally articles written up about Max gay baiting before this confrontation on the internet, because this has been a topic for a very long time of people who are saying, listen, why are you switching up? Why are you wearing wigs? Why are you doing this? Like, did somebody pay you? Is there an agenda? Like, people have been saying for months that he sold his soul because he completely is leaning into this gay character. But what the other guy is saying is like, you don't, like, you already made it. Like, you don't have, like, what are you doing? Like, you don't have to do this. Now, another person in the chat said that Max seemed mostly upset that he said all that on stream, and not that he didn't agree with him. I disagree with that as well. Throughout the whole Streamer University, people have been shipping him and Wardrobe. People have been saying, "Oh, did you ask Wardrobe to Homecoming? Oh, like, how are you and Wardrobe?" Like, him and Wardrobe are roommates. People have been making gay passes at him the whole Streamer University. He wasn't mad at any of them. You get what I'm saying? I think that he's mad that he's being held accountable for what he's putting out there. And also, there's liquor involved. This was fresh off of them coming from the club. They had all been drinking, and they were under the influence of alcohol. And when some people are under the influence of alcohol, they get emotional. So I think it had more to do with the alcohol than him being mad about it being put on stream, because he's been getting called out for this for months. This ain't something that people haven't been telling him. People have, all throughout Streamer University, they have been making little gay innuendo passes to him, etc. Let me address this as well. Somebody said, this is why Black men don't come out as gay, because homophobia is crazy in the Black community. Again, a lot of people try to mask everything off as homophobia. Nobody's scared of anybody being gay. Nobody is scared of him if he's gay. There's a difference of somebody holding somebody accountable for the agenda that they're leaning into, and somebody being afraid of gay people or scared or having a dislike for gay people. There's a difference. I think what a lot of DL men, they don't like to be accountable for the bullshit that they're doing, and they use that as a cop-out excuse. If you are gay, be gay. Wardrobe is there, who is gay. There's another guy that's there who's gay, and they have been living it up on stream. Nobody has been mean to them. Everybody has been accepting of them, and they're openly gay. Nobody is mad about people being who they are. Where it comes a disconnect and where people have a problem is people who act like they're straight, and they are teetering this line to gate bay men, but then trying to act like, oh, no, that's not what I'm doing. What he's doing is holding him accountable. That has nothing to do with somebody coming out or not. There's several men who are gay that have come out and lived comfortable lives. Several of them are in my chat right now. They live just fine. They're not having a hard life because of that. They get a hard life because they get called out for what they're doing, and they don't want to be accountable. That's where it's hard for a Black man to come out, because you don't want to come out because you want to be able to sleep with women and deceive women and also sleep with men. Now, if you want to sleep with women, you have to give women that choice. But the thing is, they like to take away our choice, so they lie about coming out instead of finding their tribe. There are women like Kaylani, like other women who don't mind a bisexual man. But the thing is, these men like to take away a woman's choice. And so that's the hard part about it, if we're being honest. But let's continue playing, because I'll go on a rant for days.
But I'm no diva. You fly though. You got fire. I'll give you that. You have to dime me on that. You got fire. I'll give you that. You fly. But not no diva. I'm gonna end my stream. I don't really want to chill. I want to just chill. I've been streaming this whole time, and I've been having a lot of fun. You know, people just really just accepting me for who I am. Honestly, the whole time. So it's just felt like damn. I felt like I enjoyed shit again. But you know, the reason I turned the camera back on is because I want to be real with y'all. Like that's why I started doing shit in the first place. Because streaming ability, I feel like streaming give me the ability to do that. You know, that's why I love it in the first place. I feel like I've always been able to be me, and even if they don't fuck with me or like viewers and fans, if they like if they, how do I explain it, hate on me or don't fuck with me, that's cool. Because at the end of the day, it's like I don't know them, but on my own platform, it's like, damn, bro, if you fuck with me and really felt that way, why would you say on the stream in front of hundreds of niggas? You don't care about it for real. You just don't know it go viral.
And this is somebody who does shit to go viral every day. You put on a wig to go viral. He wasn't just talking to you. And there's a lot of people who are like, oh, if that's your man's, why did he say all of that on camera? Because the message isn't just to you. The message was to you and all the little boys that you are influencing to think like in order to be popular, they have to act gay and put on a gay character. And what he was saying to you and the boys that you are influencing to think that they have to lean into this character was you can be popular and you are him being you. Okay? So a lot of people are like, oh, he didn't have to say that on camera. If that's your man's, what you're doing is not in private. It would be different if you were leaning into this gay aesthetic privately and this wasn't something that you were pushing on your platform and it was a private matter that he was speaking to you about, then cool. Yeah, don't bring your private business on stream. He didn't bring his private business on stream. He brought what he's doing publicly and addressed it publicly because the message wasn't just for Max. It was for Max and all of the boys that he's influencing. And again, people will confuse it to think that if you are calling out Max for what he's doing, that you have a problem with gay people. That is not the same thing. Somebody having a problem with gay people would mean, okay, if you see wardrobe, it's like, oh my God, I don't want, like, no. People at Streamer University fully accepted wardrobe for who he was. The other guy, I can't think of what his name is. Also, the cheer coach guy that's there, the Markel guy, all of the people at Streamer U are like gravitating to them, accepting them. There was men in the cheer class, all of that. It's not about people not accepting gay people. It's about people who are gay baiting and they're putting on gay as a character. It's a totally different thing from being gay, being genuinely you, and that's who you genuinely are, and somebody who's putting on gay as like it's a costume for clicks and views. It's two totally different things.
This is me. I'm pretty. This is me. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I might be a little weird, bro. I might test some shit. Bro. I'm gay. I don't give a fuck. What's wrong with being gay? There's nothing wrong with that, bro. You're recording and you just.
And that's the deflection that these guys always, what's wrong with being gay? Nobody said anything was wrong with being gay. Well, he said that it was abomination. I disagree with that part. However, Nothing is wrong with being gay. It's wrong with you trying to act like you're straight and putting gay on as a character.
This thing had a next thing. You don't have your own mind, bro. That's whack. But I'm gonna be myself, regardless. None of y'all can f with me. I don't care. You might think that because you're closed-minded, but it's one love, bro. It's one love. It's one love, bro. It don't matter. They gay, it don't matter. They straight. It don't matter, bro. Why don't we just love each other, bro? So I don't care, bro. OJ, if you f with me, you said that shit off camera. You could have pulled me aside. I'd love to talk to you off camera. Why you saying that shit on camera? But it's cool. I love y'all, bro. I'm good off this, to be honest. I'm gonna just go chill. All right? I love y'all. But remember this always. Always be yourself. What they say. I don't care. I'm gonna wear my wigs. I don't give a f. I had diva tag. I'm gonna keep it forever. This is who I am. Diva, I'm fly. I'm on my own shit. That's me. So always be yourself. Embrace what make you different. Because that's what's gonna make you pop. All right? I love y'all, bro. I'm out of this. I don't care. This has been amazing, though. I'll probably go live tomorrow, but I'm not trying to party, bro. When who just really, you don't give a f about me, bro. It's cool. I love y'all. I love every single I've been on campus because everyone been real and just showing love. Shout out Taylor, shout out, bro, whoever, Wardrobe, shout out Wardrobe, bro. Shout out Wardrobe because Wardrobe is himself, bro. No matter what anyone say, they hate him.
And that's the difference with Wardrobe and you that you're not getting. Wardrobe is genuinely himself. Wardrobe's personality is magnetic. He has a good personality. And you know what who Wardrobe reminds me of? Every time I'm looking at Wardrobe, I think of Troyce. I'm like, oh my God, let's put Wardrobe and Troyce TV in the same room. Like, they are literally the same person. And people gravitate to people who are genuine and who are real. Wardrobe has the same magnetic personality that Troyce has. And that is why so many people love both of them, because they're genuinely them. You are not being genuine to who you are. You're acting like you're straight, but you're blurring the lines and you're using this gay persona as a costume. Wardrobe is not using gay as a costume. Wardrobe is being genuinely him, and people love him for that. You are not doing that, sir. You are not the same as Wardrobe. So stop. Shout out to Wardrobe. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, Wardrobe is genuinely him. That's not what you're doing, sir. Stop it. Okay? Like, cut it out. Now, speaking of Wardrobe, because Wardrobe and Max have been bonding, Wardrobe decided to confront the guy who spoke to Max, and this is what he said.
Come here.
Yo.
It ain't no yo. Come here. Come here.
Ooh la la. OJ in trouble.
It ain't no OJ in trouble. First off, you got a blurry ass camera. Second of all, I don't know why you're trying to be funny or some talk shit about Max. Like, he didn't do nothing. Did he say something to you directly? Wait, did he say something to you directly?
I went up to Max.
You went up to him. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you bullied him first, right?
Oh,
so if he say some shit about you first, then it's gonna be a problem though, right?
Okay, are we gonna have a conversation here, or are you gonna walk to me and walk away? Because I'm a person with multiple perspectives.
Okay, so well, there could be multiple perspectives, but you still don't disrespect somebody like that. At the end of the day, that's still highly rude. If you got a problem, keep it to yourself, boo. If you don't respect nobody, then you don't get respect for yourself.
Okay.
I know, but hold up, I'm not done.
Oh,
then,
clock the tick.
Okay, exactly. You talk about some idea, boo, 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 boo. You the one. Okay? Okay. Second of all.
So I just want to
hey, I'm not done. I'm not done. No, because I can put the cameras down.
No.
I can put the cameras down.
No, but I want to have
no, because I can put the cameras down.
Max walked away from me.
He walked away from you because he felt uncomfortable with you. Obviously, you coming up there pressing him. Okay, you're a human being bullying other human beings over somebody that didn't do nothing. He's going to the club. What the fuck do the club got to do with him doing this and that, doing this and that? No, it's not. I'm there. No. What do you perceive it as? No, what do you perceive it as? What do you perceive it as? I'm in the middle of talking. You keep interrupting me. I'm actually, go ahead, talk.
Okay, so one, I had a conversation with Max. Max walked away. If Max felt away, I'd been knew Max. Max was one of the first streamers I knew. I feel like as a person to a person, if you feel away about something, you enlighten me. You don't walk away. Everybody talks about streaming. This when I'm talking to somebody, I'm just talking to them. I'm talking to you right now. You're looking back in your chats.
Yeah, I am because I don't listen to anything you saying. I'm not listening to what you're saying. I'm not listening to anything you're saying.
My opinion.
I really don't. I really don't give a fuck because you still disrespecting somebody either way.
Right, and this is where wardrobe went wrong because it's like if you want him to hear you out, and wardrobe is 17, so you have to keep that in mind as well. But if you want somebody to hear you out, then you have to hear their side. Like you can't just tell somebody, well, you da 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 da, but then when they have something to say, it's like, no, I'm not listening to you. It's like, then we're not having a conversation. If we're not having a conversation, then don't talk to me.
Bullying him.
That's literally what she did. All clips need to be confronted. I'm confronting you about what I just saw.
All clips.
All clips, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Look at how there's next to him.
I'm gonna kill him, and I'm gonna mail something to his address to let him know he violated my Maxi Waxy.
First of all, number one, I'm not even gonna say that.
And get out your head.
You being human, girl. All humans deserve respect. You got them little ass breasts on. You doing the most. Okay, but I'm asking you a question, and I'm telling you to apologize or don't apologize. Apologize or don't apologize. Apologize or don't apologize. Apologize or don't apologize.
We are in a
apologize or don't apologize.
Yo,
I just said put the cameras down. What is confronting somebody a Black Mirror episode? What is confronting somebody in Black Mirror? I said, put the cameras down.
But you don't even let me finish.
No, I'm not letting you finish because I don't give a fuck what you about to say because it's bullshit.
You don't.
I just said you can put the cameras down and everybody can move out the way. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. What does a Black Mirror episode have to do with motherfucking having a conversation about you disrespecting another motherfucking human being?
You came here to address
exactly. And I'm asking you, okay, address it. Okay, address it. Go. Address it. Address it. Address it. Address it.
When we go
address
home,
it.
it's just
address it. Address it.
Not a person.
Address it. Go. Go. Address it. Address it. Address it. Address it.
You listen, but you don't hear.
Address it. Go.
Okay. So, if I paint my nails and I put it on the media for people to have a perception on, if I want them to like me or I want them to feel like this is me, I painted my nails and I posted it to be perceived. I don't have to be liked. Someone could have an opinion. If I paint,
you're not addressing the motherfucking clip, bitch. You talking about nails being painted. What the fuck do nails got to be painted with you talking about the devil and all of that? I'm asking you what the motherfucking problem is and why you address the clip. Move. I'm not laughing. I don't care. I don't care because disrespect should not be tolerated. Everything was cool until y'all came. Not you, but he came.
Wait, I have a question. Wait, did you call him a demon? I'm just asking because I didn't.
Hey, I was like, you're not a diva. You're a demon.
Exactly, and you not a motherfucking straight nigga. You're not.
No.
You're not.
Wait, no. Let me talk. On some unbiased shit, that's fake crazy.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, because calling somebody a demon, because you don't know, like, Max don't play like that probably, because you don't really be around Max in person. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so and this is where I will come and say. This is where I will come and say. I feel like everybody that knows me understands.
Nigga, he don't know you. Nobody know you in the motherfucking chat.
Right.
Nobody. And wait, when I say that, I mean not social media. I'm saying nobody know you on a personal level, so nobody gonna know how you joke or nothing.
But
so I'm asking you.
You don't know.
I don't. Your chat, y'all know. Let me ask the audience. Ask the audience. Ask y'all know. Do y'all know? I'm having a thorough conversation, but you talking about you doing this and that. You're not being fluent though.
I live a real life. After the phone goes down, I talk to my friends. It's OJ.
You're not though. You're not though.
Let me tell you something.
You're not though.
Because all you do is walk away after I talk. You don't like what I say. That's all y'all do.
Calling somebody a demon because they got their nails motherfucking painted. Bitch, you got wigs in your motherfucking head. The pants look a hot ass mess.
But listen,
you look a mess.
But listen,
at the end of the day, you got jewelry and rhinestones on. Okay, good. You exude confidence, but bitch, you supposed to be kind to everybody.
Like I can't dress, but I feel like I'm hypocrite of what people say.
I'm asking you,
no.
I'm asking you a motherfucking question.
Without caring about other people.
I don't care what the fuck you got going on.
Just because I don't agree with your opinion.
All I'm saying, I feel like, bro, this conversation not going to go nowhere in no way. I feel like
Corey, you such a W.
No. I'm not doing something.
Nigga, you don't have nobody. He don't even agree with you. Bitch, you don't have nobody on your motherfucking side. It's not cute about being a motherfucking bully.
That's your perception.
It's not. It's not cute. It's not cute.
That's your perception.
It's not cute. When the fuck do you leave?
Yo, That's your perception. That's your perception.
Do you leave?
Oh my God!
When do you leave?
Come here.
When do you leave? When do you leave?
Come here.
I just said put the cameras down.
No,
I just said put the cameras down. I just said put the cameras down.
That tea
Hold on. Okay,
sprinkle.
I feel like I respect you for coming up here and
No, because he can't defend his own self, so I'm going to defend him. Shut up, the fuck up, because I'm talking to him. I'm not talking to you.
Oh my gosh.
Go.
100%. I just feel like this conversation is not gonna get no. Cause I understand POV. I
just got your clips.
But I feel like we just.
Bitch, I've been having clips. Bitch, I don't even do shit to get clip, boo. Period.
I feel like we just leave.
I don't, because it never gave that. It never motherfucking gave that, boo. You gotta get engaged. You gotta bully others to get a motherfucking clip. You do. No, because you really do. You really do. No, because you really do.
No,
I need to make sure he's good.
No, but that's not. Have the conversation. Go. You're not talking about shit about nose being painted. What does nose painted got to do with motherfucking you calling somebody a demon? What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Like, girl, what?
Oh my gosh. You're not the demon. You're a demon. That is a Jamaican.
I'm asking you a question.
Pour the water upon the boy.
I don't care. I don't care. Okay, that explains a lot. That explains a lot, boo. You just explain a lot, boo. You gotta put on a whack ass outfit to get attention. You gotta do this and that, bully others to get attention.
I put on an outfit like this because when I walk outside, regardless of
nobody look at you because nobody know who the fuck you are, boo. Okay, exactly, and that's the motherfucking problem. You gotta bully others and put somebody down so you can rise yourself up. Boo, no shade, you the actual devil, boo, bitch. Get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face. Get out my face.
You didn't listen to me in this
I'm asking you. You're not talking about shit. Why would I listen to shit?
We're just having a ghetto.
Why would I talk about? Why would I talk? Okay, so it's giving you uncomfortable in your sexuality. It's giving you uncomfortable in your race. It's giving you uncomfortable in your motherfucking self. Go.
Okay,
and if you talk about shit, bitch, I'm walking the motherfucker away.
Okay,
go.
If you don't agree with it, you're walking away.
Go.
You don't have to agree with every perspective.
Exactly, but you don't got to bully. If you don't got nothing.
All right, so I'm gonna pause it there because Wardrobe is showing his age in the conversation, and he's basically saying, "Listen to what I'm saying, and I don't want to listen to what you're saying." And he's trying to tell him, like, I'm Jamaican, in my culture, this is a phrase that we use. Wardrobe is taking him saying demon personal, and he's basically trying to explain that this is a word that he uses in his culture, and that's what it is. But he's not listening to understand, he's listening to respond, and that's just what happens in conversation with people. Let's go to plaqueboy Max responded. Let's see.
You know what I'm saying? This year has been a year for me where it's just been a lot that's going on this year, you know, of me just learning more about myself, finding my way or what I want to do, who I want to be, and just connecting with myself and God and trying to figure out life. That's what we all trying to do. Just figure out life and get better and be better every day. I came to the university chat and everyone here kind of was just like nice to me. I don't know how to explain it, but and we just been having a good time. And I actually made friends. Shit been fun. So shout out to Kai for that. Yesterday, I don't know if you was in stream, you feel me, or who was or wasn't, but I encountered somebody that I've known since 2022, actually. I've known him for a long time. Now, we was never the closest of friends. We was never like OD bros, but we've known each other for a little bit. I thought it was mutual respect. And I fuck with him. I saw the face I made when I saw bro. Like, I was excited to see bro. Just talk to him, you know what I'm saying? And then I just felt like I got attacked. Like my character got attacked. And couple things. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all is that at the end of the day, bro, nobody knows you like you know yourself. Remember that always. No one knows you like you know yourself. So I'm a person who's very emotional. I'm a very emotional person. That's just me being honest and real. And I kind of had an emotional roller coaster there where I'm just like at this high point, just having fun. And it's just like, damn, bro, you should kick me to the bottom, bro. And just stepped on me. And how you feel about me, the things I do, you don't have to agree with them. I don't ask anybody to agree with them. But I just want you to respect me as a person and let me be. Because at the end of the day, bro, I have love for every single person on this planet. Why? Because we're all human. So regardless of what you do in your life, your opinions, your thoughts, your mind, how you choose to represent yourself and portray yourself, that's on you. But I'm going to love you because God put us all here to serve him and to love each other. And the problem with social media, which I've told y'all many times if you watch my streams, is that it makes us hate each other. Why? Because we are competing with each other. Why the fuck do I know what Sally's doing in Wisconsin on a random Tuesday? That was never a thing before social media. So it's like what I try to push is it's one love. Let's all love each other. Let's be a little less judgmental and appreciate what makes each other different. That's the only way this world will come together and become a better place, right? So when someone comes up to me and talks to me like that and tells me I'm a devil, I'm a demon, and compares me to the likes of Diddy and says my parents aren't proud of me and all this to get a clip off on me, it hurts my heart. Because why can't we just uplift each other? It's joking and then it's, damn, you attacking my character when every day niggas is telling me to kill myself because I'm putting on a wig. And you know what that type of shit shows me? Damn. Imagine what LGBTQ been going through for years, bro.
Oh my God.
Just because I put on a wig. I'm a straight man who wears wigs, yes. There are girls out there who dress like tomboyish, if that's their style. They might be straight, they might like guys, but they still dress like tomboyish. There's no problem. What's wrong with me wearing a wig, having gear tatted, or wearing jackets with no shirt? If that's my style, that's my style. I feel like that's just not your business, bro. That's how I choose to portray myself. Why kick me down and compare me to somebody who has harassed and harmed people in the real world when all I do is spread love, positivity? And if you cared about me, why are you doing that in front of hundreds of thousands of people? OJ, you have my number. We've DM before. I've known you since 2022. If you cared about me, you could have messaged me or you could have pulled me to the side. But you cared about likes, views more than my well-being. So do not portray as you are trying to help and save me when you are just trying to boost yourself. And for that reason, I know you told Kai you feel bad. You want to talk to me, but you don't feel bad. I don't believe you feel bad. I don't want to have a conversation with you because if you didn't get this backlash, you wouldn't feel bad. If the comments were like most of any comments to any other video talking about me, which is, yeah, this Max nigga, he's on the loose end. He pushing weird shit to kids. He's an oddball. OJ's right. OJ did great. I love OJ. You wouldn't have probably taught me the rest of the university. You would have just been happy and content with what you just did. So no thanks, bro. I wouldn't like to have a convo with you. But I don't wish any ill will on anybody. And I wish you the best in your journey and your success. And I don't wish any hate on OJ because he doesn't deserve that. He's a human being just like me. We're all finding our way. But regardless, though, yeah, bro, I lashed out a little bit after that happened, as y'all saw on stream. I walked away from OJ because I knew I was going to start crying. And I told Luca, cut the cam. Like a minute later, I told Luca to cut the cam back on, and that's when I talked to y'all, and there's tears coming down my face. And the reason I did that is because with this internet shit, all you see is what niggas choose to put up, right? I don't have to be live right now. I choose to be live. So niggas can carefully construct their life to make it look like the best form and version of themselves, which is very dangerous to all of you guys that are watching me right now. It's very dangerous because you end up being influenced by a life that is not real. So that's why I turned my camera back on, because even though I'm crying, some niggas might call me a bitch. Niggas might call me, hey, pussy, why you crying? I'm being myself. I'm an emotional human being. I feel emotions. As a man, it's okay to have emotions. And I wanted to share that with y'all because I had something to say. And I'm glad I did that, regardless of what someone might have to say about it. And at the end of the day, that's all I want y'all to do. Life is a roller coaster. You have your ups and your downs. It's never perfect. Ever. But that ride still keep going after that drop. All right.
All right. So that's what Max had to say about the situation. I feel like he's leaning into the victim role to make himself a victim because he saw how people were reacting to it. And he's going to use this anytime that anybody has constructive criticism. He knows that if he cries about it, then people will give him sympathy. And that's just what it looks like to me. I think that in a few years, I'm not a psychic, I really don't know. But I think that in a few years, he'll fully come out. I do think that he's on the DL. And a lot of people will be like, well, if he's on the DL, why is that your business? I mean, what he puts on the internet, he's making it people's business. He's putting on wigs and he's leaning and opening up the idea of that being people's business. He's putting people, if he didn't want people to assume, like, he's not slow. He's a multimillionaire and he reached celebrity through streaming from being very smart. Okay, he knows the attention that putting on a wig would bring. He knows what it would insinuate. He's not slow, okay? But I think that he's leaning into what he really wants to be like. But like I said, he's like doing test runs to see how far he can go with it. I think ultimately in a few years he will have fully came out. And I feel like all of this should like just be out in the first freaking place. And I've seen people in the chat who are saying, you know, well, why are people trying to rush him and push him out the closet? I don't know if people are trying to rush him out of the closet. I just feel like it's dangerous to be in the closet. And I think that in the meantime, you are using all of these women, sleeping with women, doing all this when you could have just lived in your truth from the get-go. That's my opinion of it. I don't know if he's gay, straight, bi. My guess is that he's bisexual, and I think that he will come out later. I do not think that black men are a monolith. I don't think that you have to be a gangster to be straight. I think that there are guys who are in full-on gangs who are also gay. So gay is not a monolith either. I think that there are people who are muscular, buff, built, and strong, and, you know, tattoos all over their face. Look at Blueface. Like, there's people who look, you know, or act like they're thugs. They're also gay. You know, so I don't think that gay is a monolith, but I think that Plaqueboy Max knows what the hell he's doing. He knows what attention putting on a wig would bring. And I feel like he's leaning into being a victim because he saw the attention that he got from it and how everybody ran to bat for him. But that's my opinion of it. A lot of people try to make Black women be the problem as to why men are on the DL. That is not our problem. We are not the reason why men are on the DL. That's not what it is. I think that men need to be themselves and stop trying to use Black women as a scapegoat. Okay? If I am able to be a heterosexual woman, I sleep with men, I should be able to also date and sleep with a man who is also heterosexual. If you are bisexual, then you should give somebody the choice. It's the same thing as giving somebody the choice if a person has an STD or whatever. Like, you need to give people the choice. If I am a heterosexual Black woman and I want to date a heterosexual Black man, I should be able to do that. If you are a homosexual man, you are free to date another homosexual man. And a lot of guys, even in the LGBT community, they'll try to shame women, but flip it on them. Ask them if they were pursuing what they thought was a man and it was a woman who was a trans man, they would not think that that was okay, because if they were genuinely gay, they genuinely want a natural born man who is also gay. You get what I'm saying? But everybody else is able to choose what they want as their sexuality. But Black women are supposed to be okay with dating DL men. We're supposed to be accepting of that. Or no, we have a choice too. If you're homosexual, you're a gay man, you want to date a gay man, that's totally fine. And you could do that. But if we're heterosexual and we want a heterosexual man, we're shamed because we don't want bisexual men. People need to find their tribe. Again, like I said, Kaylani is a bisexual woman. She got a baby daddy that's a whole gay or bisexual man. There's women, after I did a show with a man who he said that he was bi. There were several women who said that they liked him, they thought he was attractive, and they would date him knowing that he was bi. Like, so I feel like people need to stop trying to take people's choice away and try to shame Black people, Black women, and make this we're the reason why men are DL. No, men being deceptive and being, what's the word I'm looking for? Selfish. What's the other word I'm looking for? That's why, not because of us. But I see there's a lot of people who have a lot of things to say in the chat, and there's people who don't agree with me. And if you want to come up, you can. I got time today, baby. Manipulation. Yes. Manipulative. Yes. If you want to come up and speak, you can. I dropped the link, baby. Somebody said, he is straight up gaslighting us when he refuses to admit he is monetizing off this ish. Right. Exactly. He's using it for clicks. He's like, he's going to try to come up to me and use me for a clip. You're using this persona as a clip. Like, he fooling y'all. He ain't fooling me, child, please. But, yeah, if there's anybody want to come up, like, say what you got to say. Somebody sent in a super chat and they said, what's the saying? Company loves misery. You mean misery loves company? Another one says, but women socialize with each other more than they do men. Explain that. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean women socialize with each other more than they do men? I don't get what do you mean by that? I don't understand what that means. I don't know what that means. Maybe you have to elaborate. But if y'all scared to come up, then, they said, huh? LOL, right. I don't know what the hell that means. Like, what? What the hell? Somebody in the chat said, yes, his reaction to all this let me know he's battling his sexuality. Yeah, I think so. And I think he'll be comfortable and out in a few years. Probably sooner than that. But that's my prediction. Again, I don't know this man. That's just my prediction. But he has a lot of sympathy right now, so he will definitely. Jay, it says your device is not attached. You got to you have to allow the camera and audio. Somebody said Max got a vasectomy, so I think he's bi. You got to elaborate. People are going to want you to elaborate on that. Jay, go out and come back in. I'm not sure what's going on, but it says your device is not connected. Let me drop the link again. Because I want to, child, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, baby. Jay had clicked the link, but it did not, their device wasn't connected. Anybody else want to come up? Let's talk. Truth with Ruth. Hello, how are you?
Hey Nick, how you doing?
Hey, Ruth.
Can
Doing
you hear me?
good. Yeah, I can hear you. What's your thoughts?
You know what? Listen, I remember when, Plaqueboy Max first started wearing those wigs and stuff, and I saw it full head on what it was. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, this was a way for him, to get that attention, get the people talking. I mean, and this is what a lot of the big streamers do, right? They do these like fake stories and they run with it, and it works, right? But I think Plaqueboy Max took it too far. If you want to wear wigs and stuff and you're a grown man, you want to wear wigs, that's fine. That's your thing. But in my opinion, like to have people guessing if you're gay or not, there are people who are really living that life. And it's hard for them to come out to their loved ones, to their friends, or who have you. They really are going through a struggle. So if Plaqueboy Max is doing all this just to get a little view, you know what I mean? I feel like this is where this whole streaming thing gets out of hand, because you're really playing on people's emotions. Now, with him doing the crying and stuff like that, listen, I can't say that the man, if that wasn't wholeheartedly real emotions or not, but if someone said, hey, you know what, Ruth, what's your honest opinion on it? I think this is a play. I don't think that if he may be bi, but I don't think that he's gay. He's very smart. He's young, but he's very, very smart. He knows how to do this whole streamer thing and be very successful in it. So therefore, I don't know. I that's how I feel about Plaqueboy Max. But the guy with the wicks who was talking to him saying that he's a demon, and all this kind of stuff. Listen, I'm Christian. I feel like I remember this, and I won't bring you down a long thing about scriptures, but I remember there was one time there was a whole village mad at Jesus because Jesus didn't condemn this woman who committed adultery, and he was writing in the sand, listening to them talk about you should do this, you should do this, you should do this to this woman, and God was like, oh well, you know what? He who, is without sin, cast the first stone. So I really do believe, there's nothing new under the sun. And for anyone to look at someone and point to them and go, ooh, tis, you're living a wrong life. Like, shame on you, But sorry, girl, I know I ran on.
It's okay. Nobody else clicked the link. Everybody else is scared, I guess. Yeah. I wanted to hear from more people, but you're the only one that clicked. Other than there was somebody where it said Jay, but they didn't click back.
Yeah.
This comment says, in order for this dude's logic to work, we have to go by the assumption that he is absolutely naive, which isn't true.
Right,
and that he hasn't gotten traction, also not true. He's gaslighting y'all. Right. That's what I believe too. I believe that whole people gotta live it like shut up.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and it's working though. I mean, the dude is getting. He's making a lot of money and a lot more money since this whole like wearing the wigs and dressing in drag a little bit, like lightheartedly and all that kind of stuff. I mean, people watch it and it's like, it is what it is. But I feel as if when you start to do this whole thing where you're like crying and you're really emotional, now everybody's like, oh, poor Black Boy Max. I just, it's like, I hope that he's not taking it that far, because that just would look really bad, in my
I
opinion.
think so. I feel like he saw the comments.
Mm-hmm.
He saw the temperature.
Yep.
He saw that people were, oh my God, poor him, and he's
Yep.
leaning into that.
I absolutely agree, girl. I'll let somebody come up next.
Well, all right, thank you. There's nobody else backstage, but thank you.
All right, well, bye.
All right. Yeah, that's what I think. If there's anybody else, I would love to hear from a gay man or a trans woman or trans man on what y'all think about this. I know that I've seen some of my followers who are LGBT in the chat as well. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from a gay man, a trans woman, or a trans man. Jay, you just clicked on. It says that your device is not connected still. Like, what are you doing? You have to allow your camera and allow your audio. It still says your device is not connected, Jay. I'm not sure what you're doing. But I want to hear from one of my LGBT subs on which actually there was a gay man who spoke on this. I forgot to pull that clip. Hold on. I forgot to pull that clip. There actually was a gay man who spoke on this. Let me pull it up because we need to see this. Hold on. One second. Jay, I don't know what you're doing, but get your shit together, sir.
You don't know how much I appreciate you, but you bigger than that, nigga. Don't forget niggas like you for your personality, nigga. Is you crazy? You need to put on no persona, nigga. You broke through with music. Is you crazy? So niggas suck my dick. Niggas don't like you. It's like the character, but your main niggas like you. Don't let niggas rage bait you on your own stream. Is you crazy, nigga? You him, nigga. You're not no diva, nigga. What the fuck?
It doesn't let me zoom in.
All right, gang.
Do a 5-star session one day.
Girl, look at her being played by a DO nigga.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not.
Oh,
Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Yo, chat this. Yo, is you playing defense?
Wait.
Bro,
Even Wardrobe called him DL.
Session one day.
Girl, look at her being played by a DO nigga.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not.
Oh,
Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Yo, chat this. Yo, is you playing defense?
Wait.
Bro.
So are you gay?
Even Wardrobe asked him, was he gay?
No.
Pansexual?
No.
Transgender?
I like women.
Woman, like.
My question is, why are you asking them?
I'm not asking. I mean, listen.
Now, this conversation with him and Wardrobe took place days ago, way before the guy called him out or confronted him. This conversation happened when they first got into Streamer University. Wardrobe asked him about his sexuality because he's been blurring the lines.
So are you gay?
No.
Bi?
No.
Pansexual?
No.
Transgender?
I like women.
Woman, like.
My question is, why are you asking them?
I'm not asking. I mean, listen. It's the university. Nobody's going to bully you. And I'm thinking about making an LGBTQ club because
I mean, listen though. Here's my thing. I support all people, all types and sexualities.
And sizes?
Yeah. What? Whoa. Listen, bro. One love. Support everybody. Everyone should be allowed to be who they want to be.
Who you
I
are.
don't like niggas. You my bro. All right.
You don't like niggas. Exactly. Say it with a straight face. I don't like niggas.
I don't like niggas.
Why your eyebrow twitching?
I don't like niggas.
Your eyebrow twitching. Dad.
I don't like niggas, bro.
I said straight face.
I don't like niggas, bro.
You don't like niggas. That's what's
Like,
up.
like,
I'm
you
probably
can be
down
my
you.
bro, like I said,
Okay,
like
wig time or no? So are you gay?
All right. And as you can see, he didn't get all emotional. Wardrobe used him for a clip, asking him about his sexuality. So why is it this whole, oh my God, poor me thing? Because the other guy did. That's why I feel like it's a performative thing that he's leaning into, because this was days ago. Days ago, Wardrobe asked him about his sexuality. He didn't ask him off camera. He waited until the camera was rolling, and then he asked him about it. And then he's trying to play into this. But let me go to the clip of what there was a gay guy who spoke about it.
You don't know how much I appreciate you, but you bigger than that, nigga. Don't forget niggas like you for your personality, nigga. Is you crazy? You need to put on no persona, nigga. You broke through with music. Is you crazy? So niggas suck my dick. Niggas don't like you. It's like the character. But your main niggas like you. Don't let niggas rage bait you on your own stream. Is you crazy, nigga? You him, nigga. You not no diva, nigga. What the fuck? Oh, not drive that. That's not you. You playing the character too much. Fuck out of here. You ain't no diva, nigga. The fuck? I'm gonna pop it because I'm not gonna get no comments today. Fuck you talking about? I'm gonna get my pussy because I want to SU. But I'm not no diva. You fly though. You got fire. I'll give you that. You have to dime me on that. You got fire. I'll give you that. You fly. You're not no diva.
Plaqueboy Max had an emotional breakdown after one of his friends called him out and said he feels like he's been portraying a character and hasn't been really acting like himself. Here's my problem with Max having an emotional breakdown. For one, you don't get to queerbait on the internet for months on end, and as soon as you have to deal with a real life situation that people that live their life as homosexual have to deal with, you try to scream foul play. If you're not a punkette, then why the fuck are you so upset?
now that I think about it, my nigga, he twerking.
And he's like, no, stop twerking.
Or twerking.
Then fast forward, he's at Stream University and Wardrobe's twerking in front of him and Kai, and he's like, no, stop twerking.
Or twerking. Why do niggas not?
Friends say he's putting on the act, I have to agree. A week or two ago, he said, why don't men twerk? Then fast forward, he's at Stream University and Wardrobe's twerking in front of him and Kai, and he's like, no, stop twerking.
Or twerking. Why do niggas not? Why don't we twerk? Now that I think about it, my nigga, why is twerk a gender neutral dance? Twerking is the only gender neutral dance.
He put music on over it, so I'm just wait till he starts talking again.
Now when somebody who's obviously been a friend to you at some point calls you out and says they realize that you're putting on an act, do you fucking have a freak out? I'm genuinely confused. I'm trying to piece everything together. Clearly something's being pushed. I just can't figure out what the fuck it is. Because essentially niggas are screaming, be gay, be as gay as you want to. It's okay to be gay. I love that gay shit. Everybody twerk, everybody wear wigs, everybody be a diva. Then when niggas get to throwing ass around you and asking can they hold your balls when you piss, it becomes a horror movie all of a sudden. Then when you get called out for acting, you have a mental breakdown and your message to everybody is be who you are, everybody be yourself. But if somebody came around you being herself, would you truly be comfortable with that? I don't know, cousins. They're trying to feed us, but it's kibbles and bits and I refuse to eat that shit. Are you picking up what I'm saying? Comment and let me know what you think, cousins. If you like to show some love and support or if you like to stay updated on this topic, I'll greatly appreciate it if you hit the like and follow button for me.
All right. So, Unforgettable, let me pull you up. What's your thoughts on this?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go
Can
ahead.
you hear
I
me?
can hear you. Yeah, I
Okay.
can hear you. Go ahead.
So a lot of the streamers do it. They like I've seen a couple of them play like they're doing fellatio. I've seen some of the boys holding hands and simulating different things. But I think the biggest problem with Plaqueboy Max is because he addressed it already. And he didn't want to address it anymore. And that maybe if he would have pulled him to the side and said something to him about it, it probably would, they could have had, you know, went back and forth about it, but to do it on live. And one more thing, that same guy, OJ, he got into it with other people too. He has a really like old, I'm not gonna trying to say it to be mean, but he has an old man way of thinking, an old Jamaican man. Like whatever he says, that's it. Or when he walk into the room, if he starts speaking, you're supposed to talk, you're supposed to answer him. So he bumped heads with a lot of people, and it wasn't just Pac Max.
Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't watch his streams on Stream University. I saw some of the streams on Stream University, but I think it's one of those things where two things can be true. Like, it can be true that he's not really a likable person and he got into it with other people, but that doesn't mean that what he said to Plaqueboy Max was wrong, in my opinion. And
It
also, I
wasn't.
don't think just because Plaqueboy Max addressed it, that means that somebody else can't bring it up to him. He's continuing to do it, and he's leaning into it more and more and more. And the whole streamer, people were talking about, oh, are you and Wardrobe going to homecoming? Wardrobe asked him if he's gay. Like, obviously he's blurring the lines. He knows what he's doing.
But
So
my thing is this,
people are
me.
gonna talk about it. People have been talking about it all streamer you.
But and he's even within the diss track. Somebody, Funny Mike said, Pac Max, if you wear a wig, I'm gonna hit you. So I mean, it is obviously is an issue, but or not so much as an issue because there's a lot of people that they say things and then turn around and look. Funny Mike was doing a video was doing music with him because the guy is a genius. But I mean, don't accept me one way and not accept me the other. But also be true to yourself. If this is who you are, this is who you are. That's it. That's the way I feel. I mean, just be you. They were trying to make it seem like he's in his Prince era and that Prince dressed in androgynous attire. Yeah, but you know, that don't mean that you have to do that.
And then I see people in the comments saying like it's giving Prince and it's giving Michael Jackson. Neither one of them gave straight to me neither. So what are we saying? Like, when people say that, like, Prince had a girlfriend, but do I think they were actually having sex? No. Do I think that he actually liked women? No. So when people compare him to Prince, it's like, what are you saying? Like, I don't understand what they're saying when they say that, because I don't think that
He
Prince was
was
straight.
that's what he was saying, that he's like right now he feels as if he's being creative like Prince. His creativity is somewhat like Prince.
Yeah, I'm not sure the correlation. I don't get it, because I never looked
But
at
just
Prince a
think
day
about
in
it,
my
Nick.
life and thought,
At
oh, look
one
at
of
this
those
great man.
one of the videos that you played, he looked like Prince in there. He did that on purpose. From the hair to the makeup.
Oh, you talking about for picture day for
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Yeah, so I don't understand it, but like I have been sitting there with my guy, and I'm like, okay, did you just see the dude take did what he did with that mic? Or they'll yell out, "Oh my God, I want to suck some D," and you be like, okay, and you're cool with this? A lot of them do it, a lot of them, and I do not believe that that is just them playing along. No, oh no, they're doing that for real. Cause like I told you,
Oh,
I've
right.
seen some of them hold hands, the kiss. I mean, I've never seen a
Penelope.
young
Oh
man.
wait. Pause. Unforgettable. Penelope, what's your thoughts?
Hi there, Nick. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, don't get on here trolling though. Is this your real voice?
Yeah, yes, I'm just trying to be quiet because I have roommates.
Okay, go ahead. What's your thoughts?
I think that all men envy women, period. I'm sorry, I know that everybody has to, have like family members, worker, like co-workers, etc. They're men, and we have to deal with men on a daily basis. However, like we cannot deny based on evidence that 99% of crimes are committed by men, and they all envy women. And I really have a hard time believing that he is literally not exploiting his gay, quote unquote, under in the closet status to gain proximity and sympathy from women, and also gain proximity to women who genuinely think that he's emotional, that he has feelings. But let's be honest, I don't think men have the same capability of feelings like women do.
Okay, so you feel like he's exploiting his audience with this? Do you feel like it's genuine though? Like, what do you think? Like, as far as, okay, we get that he's exploiting it, but do you think, like, what is your assessment on this behavior? Like, do you think that he's just like, just elaborate, I guess, a little bit more.
Yes, well, I would say my point of view is that he is just like every other man on this planet. He's exploiting women and proximity to women by using fake feelings, because men don't have the capability of those feelings the way women do. And so they're completely fake kind of replications of what a woman would potentially feel. They're not real at all. He's trying to copy what a woman would feel. He is, at the end of the day, a man and does not have the ability to sympathize the way women do. So it's 100% fake. I don't believe any of it.
All right. Somebody said, "Are you British?"
Sorry, I cannot answer that question.
Okay. Is there anybody else who wants to combat what Penelope said? Like, are there any men in the chat who feel like you guys are incapable of feelings? Do you think that you're not capable of natural emotions the same way that a woman has emotion? What is your assessment of what Penelope said? Is there anybody in the chat who wants to somebody said sounds AI. She doesn't sound AI, but she does sound like she's from the UK. Rico, what's your thoughts?
Because men don't have the capability of those feelings the way women do.
Cut it off in the back. Rico, cut it off in the back.
Kind of replications of what a woman would potentially feel. They're not real at all. He's trying to copy what a woman would feel.
Oh my God, Rico,
He is, at the
hello.
end of the day, a man and
Earth to
does
Rico.
not have the ability to sympathize the way women do.
He's
so
so
it's
behind in the
100% fake.
stream.
I don't believe any of it.
All right. Somebody said, "Are you British?" I guess we gotta wait for Rico to get caught up to where we at.
Sorry, I could not answer that question.
Okay. Is there anybody else who wants to combat what Penelope said? Like, are there any men in the chat who feel like you guys are incapable of feelings? Do you think we gotta wait till Rico get caught up, y'all? Natural emotions, the same way that a woman has emotion. What is your assessment of what Penelope said? Is there anybody in the chat who wants to? Somebody said sounds AI. She doesn't sound AI, but she does sound like she's from the UK. Rico, what's your thoughts?
Because men don't have the capability of those feelings the way women do.
Rico.
I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you got to cut it off in the back. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Unforgettable talk.
You can't hear me.
See if Rico can hear you. Unforgettable.
Rico, can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Rico, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
You
I
see,
can. Can you turn
he's
it off?
fake
I'm
in all
sorry.
this. He
I'm
can hear
sorry.
you
I'm
very well. He
sorry.
can hear you perfectly.
Can you hear me?
He's
Can you hear me?
lying.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh my God. Okay, go out and come back in. Okay. What did you say, Penelope?
he's a typical man. He lies about everything because he needs to confirm that he exists. He needs us to confirm that we see him, that we hear him.
Who hurt you?
Hold on. Hold on. Rico, are you back? Can you hear me? Oh my God. Rico about to drive me insane.
Hello.
Rico, hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Okay, Rico playing. I'm not about to play with Rico. Rico, when you click on this link, you have to cut it off in the back. He playing. Anybody else before I go crazy? Any other men in the chat? Rico, this is your last time. This is it, Rico. Hello. Rico.
There's a delay.
You have to cut it off in the back, sir.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, Rico. Today's not your day. Oh my God. Let's see. Is there anybody else who wants to come up? Because Rico is playing games. I'm not about to play with Rico. If that's it, then we'll end it there. But
I'm so sorry.
Rico, are you trolling us? Rico, are you trolling us?
You have to cut it off in the back.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Somebody said Rico smoking on an idiot pack. Oh my God. Y'all are funny. Oh my goodness. Rico, you gotta go. You playing. All right, so that's it. Nobody else wants to click the link. Y'all all scared pussies. Penelope told y'all what it is, and y'all are some pussies, and y'all scared. Rico, the only reason why I keep letting you back up is because you are very persistent.
Not at all.
And I really feel like you, what? Like, what's up? Okay, I'm really not letting him up no more. I'm really not letting Rico up no more because he's really playing. And I'm now, Penelope, what else you got to say?
Well, first of all, men are lazy. They do not have any ability to invent anything original. They copy everything from women. Look at the greatest musicians, artists. All their work is from women. Men steal, destroy, cause wars, invent diseases, nuclear bomb everything, whilst women are literally expected to just do whatever they want. No more. We're no longer having their kids. Good luck to them.
All right. Well, thank you, Penelope. You trolling too, I feel like.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. No, I'm serious. Have you heard of the 4B movement?
She's serious. She's very serious.
Have I heard of what? What'd you say?
The 4B, like number 4, and then B, letter B for Barcelona, 4B movement.
No. What is that?
It originated in South Korea, where women are no longer interacting with men at any point. They avoid men. They do not have children with men. They do not dress pretty, wear makeup, anything of that sort, because they believe that it is furthering the misogynistic standards for women.
Okay. Are you are lesbian?
Actually, I'm not sexually attracted to women because I respect them too much. I believe that they deserve respect first and foremost, and I don't want to impose myself on them.
Wait. Okay, so it would be disrespecting women if you are attracted to them?
Yes, in a way, I feel that way personally for myself.
How?
I feel like it reduces them to very simplistic kind of uh, perception of them, whereas they're much more than that, and they deserve to be respected for and supported through much more than just attraction.
Yeah, but if you're attracted to them, that isn't the end all be all, right? Like if you're attracted to women, you also like would like them on a personal level too, right? Like you don't have to objectify a woman to be attracted to them. Somebody says she won't objectify or sexualize them, but in order to be attracted to women, you don't have to objectify them to be attracted to them.
I completely understand it, but for me personally, I feel like everybody has a right to feel attracted to someone. That's their right. However, for me, I believe that prioritizing, supporting them, listening to them, respecting them is more important to me than uh, perceiving them as attractive and moving from there. Yeah.
Cam said, ask her how she found your channel. So curious. Probably the title.
Well, she's very famous, and I've been watching her for a while.
Oh, thank you. Cam, you as a gay man, I don't know if you've been on this live for some time or you just joined, but I want to know from a gay man what you think about Plaqueboy Max and his gay baiting. Somebody said, are you female?
Yes.
Rico has come back again. Rico, are you here with us this time? You know what, Rico? I tried. I really tried. I tried to give you another chance and you're playing in my freaking face. Cam, click the link. I need to talk to somebody who is in the LGBT and I want to know what y'all think about what Max is doing. Oh, so you must have came in late. Rico playing. He playing. He playing. Rico is so somebody said Rico and Penelope. You know what? You know what? That child, Penelope, are you working with Rico?
Absolutely not. Never.
You might be right. Rico is freaking Penelope, man. Because what the fuck? What the fuck? It's like, no. Cam, what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm bringing you down, Penelope, because I think you Rico now at this point.
What's going on?
So we were talking about Plaqueboy Max, and he's currently in Streamer University, and somebody confronted him about gay baiting. So basically, he says that he's straight, but he's been wearing wigs and he's been like leaning into the homo aesthetic, but saying that he's straight.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think when guys do that?
I think it's kind of weird, but um, do you really think it's gay baiting, or could it be another term?
Like, what would be the other term?
I don't know. I got to think about that because I saw some stuff on Twitter about him doing stuff like that a couple of weeks ago, but I don't know. He's not really on my radar, but I have been seeing a lot of stuff on TikTok about the streaming university, and I know he's roommates with the little gay boy.
Wardrobe.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I think he's accepting to him, but as far as like the gay baiting, I don't know what he's all doing. I think I saw him like wear a wig.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about anything else.
So just to bring you up, because I talked about it in the beginning of this live.
Yeah, I
But
didn't
okay,
catch the beginning. I just came in here.
okay, so just to catch you up, right? So he started off wearing like the wigs and stuff. Then he got like his face piercings. I don't know in what order. This might not be in a particular order. But then he got a tattoo across his rib that says diva. Then after he got a tattoo that says diva, people were like, diva is for women. Like, women are divas. Like, you're not a diva if you're a straight man. And then he said that his definition of a diva was, men who are like popping it, women who are popping it, like they're being themselves and they popping it. Then he started wearing the wigs. Then he had a clip where he said that he thinks that men should be able to twerk. He's like, oh, why is it not gender neutral for men to twerk? So he's been leaning into this like whole thing. Like, he showed up to the BET Awards with a wig. He put on a wig for their picture day at Streaming University, and he's been like leaning into this whole aesthetic. And so yesterday a guy confronted him and said that he doesn't have to be
Oh my god.
leaning into that aesthetic to like be popular, basically. And then he did say that he's not a demon, so he doesn't, he did say that, which was not, I don't agree with that, but he was basically telling him that he's already like popular from music, that he doesn't have to lean into the gay aesthetic to be popular. And then Max started crying.
What if it's like an agenda?
Well, that's what people have been calling out for months.
Yeah, it has to be an agenda. I guess to make black men more feminine, I guess. I don't know. But I mean, I can see that as gay baiting. I just think it's weird.
Right. So I just wanted to hear from you. Maybe you got to catch up. You got to
Yeah, I
watch the
gotta.
clips and then come back, because because I really, really, really want like somebody who has been paying attention to like weigh in on it. Because my thing is this: a lot of people, they'll try to use that, people calling him out for, and gay baiting is the only term that I know, right, to use for it. But they'll try to say that people calling him out for it is homophobic, right? They'll be like, oh, you guys are homophobic and you're the reason why DL men don't come out of the closet. And it's like holding somebody accountable for, I guess, clickbaiting a character, you know what I mean, is not being homophobic. Like, that's not meaning that you don't accept people for who they are. And that's what I was basically trying to explain. But people were like, oh, well, that's homophobic. Like,
But they was calling you homophobic?
They were saying like the mentality of wanting men to not be in the closet is like homophobic or whatever.
But I mean, he didn't say he was gay, did he?
He said that he's straight.
Yeah,
and then the other argument is people are trying to force him out of the closet, and people should not be trying to force him out of the closet. But it's like, the attention that you're gonna get if you put on a fucking wig. So it's like, it's not like a guy who's just living his life and he's not bothering anybody, and then people are trying to force him to, be out of the closet. This is somebody who's putting on a wig, and they are purposely inviting that type of attention. Like, I don't know. I just don't think that's the same thing. But I wanted somebody who is in the LGBTQ to chime in on that and not just me speak on it, and see what y'all genuinely felt about it. And Rico keeps saying, I want in on the conversation. But Rico, you fucking playing games and not saying shit when I add you on the stage.
Wait, what's going on?
This guy Rico said that he want to talk and he keep clicking on the stream, but every time I add him to the stage, he ain't saying nothing. He listening to another window instead of listening to the stream window. Like he got another window open and he's listening to the delay and he's like way behind.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Nick. I'm looking how long you've been live. I didn't know you was on live that long, so I'm gonna have to rewatch this whole thing.
Okay, well, come
And
back.
then I'm gonna text you like, what the fuck?
Well, come back.
All right.
All right. All right, Rico, your time is done. Okay, because you still ain't saying shit. All right. So somebody said it's saying, hey, gay men, look at me. That's what Original God is saying. But I wanted to hear more people input on this, but child, y'all really ain't, y'all really ain't saying nothing. And everybody watching Streaming University, so y'all not over here at all. But anyways, I'll make a dedicated video for this and I'll put everything like in better order. This live was probably like all over the place. So I'm gonna edit this live down and make a dedicated video for this. And then if I come up with like any other clips or any look, Rico back again. Like Rico is still backstage trying to come upstage up here.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Can you hear me? See, you know what? You know what? This is crazy.
Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Rico, do you have Instagram? Do you have Instagram?
I am so here. I'm so sorry. Rico, do you have something to say or are you just bored?
Also, he sees the chat. He just clicked off. Oh my God, Cam, no. Sorry. Cam said, I'm on crutches and I fell when I was on live with you. Oh my God, Cam. No, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. No, we did not hear you fall. Rico says, I never went live with a person before. Rico really want to chime in. And the persistence of Rico is making me really want to
There's
hear
some
from
type of
him.
delay.
You have to cut it off in the other window. Rico, do you have Instagram? I'll just call him on Instagram or something. He needs to fast forward the live. Right. He's so behind in the live. He's so behind in the live. And the only reason why I keep letting Rico up after I keep saying you're done is because he's so persistent. So that makes me really want to hear what he got to say because he's so persistent. He's so persistent. Rico, do you have Instagram? I could call you on Instagram. I'm here. Okay, well, you're done. Talking about I'm here. Rico, you're done. You're done. You're literally done. You're playing. You're playing. You're playing. All right, y'all. Like I said, I'm going to edit this in a dedicated video where I like reduce it down to 30-40 minutes. Yes, he's playing. He's literally playing games. Okay? And hopefully he's trolling. Yes. Hopefully he has got his entertainment for today. Okay? Period. But anyways, so I'm gonna edit this to put like the clips in order, and I'm gonna edit it down so that it like makes more sense or whatever. But shout out to y'all who are on the live. I'm going to go live about other topics. Y'all let me know what other topics y'all want me to talk about, because we got to grind, okay, for the rest of the month. And there's so much going on that we need to get into some things. So y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Somebody said this live was funny. I needed these laughs. Well, I'm glad I could provide y'all entertainment, okay? Because clearly, this was a damn clown show. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think down below. And when I re-upload this video, like the video, okay, as well. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.